welcome to our first impressions video brought to you by MMO Play. Today we're taking a look at the AAA title Far Cry 3. It came out last month in December 2012. This is a game that actually was just recently on sale during the holiday season, and it is a story-driven first-person shooter. It is the third in the series. We've looked at Far Cry 2 in the past. This is got a really good game that has three different options. There's co-op, there's PvP, and there's story mode. We're going to look a little bit at the PvP and the story mode today. You can see just kind of the intro of the characters. We're going to skip through this and get into a little bit more gameplay. Alright, you can see here's the little window. You can see some of the different options. Like I said, story, co-op, and multiplayer. Multiplayer, we're going to pick a quick match. End up doing a team deathmatch. You can actually create your own custom. Probably invite your friends too. Especially if you got this through Steam, so you can just kind of get that going. This does use Uplay, so keep that in mind, like Assassin's Creed and other games. Use the multiplayer lobby. So just do a quick match, and then I'll have people joining me, and then I'll get into the game itself. Alright, there we go, I got all the people. Looks like a lot of people have played a lot more than I have. And this is going to be a team deathmatch style game. Looks like a lot of people are actually leaving. Match will start in 20 seconds, and then we can start shooting each other. Alright, and here you go. You can see you have several different loadouts, which affect your basic starting equipment. I'm going to go and grab a sniper rifle, because that just seems the best, because I've never been really good at twitchy avoiding shots. So this is a team deathmatch, and it's just one of the map modes available in-game. You can see, looks like we're switching hosts. So they host the game on their computer or on different servers, but either way they're changing who it is. Did have a little bit of issue when I was playing, but I'm also on different... Ooh. Apparently I died though. So it must have been on my end, not on the game's end. Alright, so I'll respawn and try again. So this is a team deathmatch, so I'll basically just give them a point, and you can see the score on the top right there. So I can go ahead and, hey, he didn't see me. Yeah, I got a kill. Of course, I'm really bad at aiming. I can go over here and try to... Well, I got my gun guy up, but then I got myself killed in the process. So it does have a lot of the feel of the Far Cry 3, and Far Cry 3 are actually on an island, and it looks like the fights are over an island. And I keep getting myself killed. But just a little sneak peek at the PvP. If you get the game, check it out. A lot of fun. Just getting a little bit of latency today. I'm going to actually go and look at the story mode now. And here we are. This is a story-driven game. Basically, there's a little cutscene in the beginning explaining how you guys are celebrating parachuting, and then land on this island, and then basically all hell breaks loose. And your friend, or your brother here, is military and basically helping you get out. But I'm not going to avoid any spoilers, just because this is, as far as I'm concerned, a big portion of the game. This is a very story-driven, fun-to-play game. It's available on PC, which is my drug of choice, along with consoles. But you can see right here, this is just how the graphic style looks. I'm actually on an older video card right now, so this is a GTS 250. So if you have a more modern card, you can turn the settings up a little bit higher. Looking forward to when I get my higher end card back. You can see we're sneaking here, just trying to look around. I'm actually going to go and skip forward. We don't want to show off too much of the story. And then we're going to go ahead and show some of the mechanics in the game that you can learn early on. And here we go, we're at a gun shop, we're at the general store, and of course the general store, what you want guns and ammo. On this island, yeah, that would be the general store. This is not a resort. This is a very violent island. Basically, the game, they just kind of gave you this really cool island to go have a basically just fun time to play the game on. It's a really cool place to explore. It's actually one of the better kind of open world-ish game that I've played in a while. So I'm actually looking forward to when they get the rest of my hardware back, and then doing a little more exploration in the game. This is the character that kind of teaches me a little bit in the beginning. This is early on, so I'm getting a lot of these pop-ups teaching me some of the basics. But we're going to skip a little farther forward again just to show some more of the mechanics rather than the story of the game. Spread throughout the island, we have these towers. When you come to the top of the tower, you can activate them, and the shops will get new gear that you can buy. So this is kind of required if you want anything higher end than what you currently are using. So you do have to look for these towers, and then after you find them, get to the top, go activate them. A lot of times there's a quick way down. You can either use a hand glider or you see the zip line coming off the side. Getting up the ladder is a little bit, I would say maybe wonky, but you just have to actually go straight up it. And actually, I kind of missed it. There it is. There's a ladder. I see it, and going up to the top. You can see also that just the way the graphics of the island look. It looks nice, and that's on a very old video card. If I had my GTX and had the settings cranked, it would look even better. This is a nice looking game. It is a AAA title though, so you'd expect that. We're getting close to the top of the island, or well, the top of the tower. I wonder if I can see other towers from up here. You can see chests too, so you do have rewards in chests. I'm not quite sure if they're randomized or not, actually, in the single player. That would give it a bit of a Borderlands feel, actually. Looks like we're getting close. Oh, nope, more money. I like how all of the different items in the chests it'll show like an ace of spades, and that's worth so much money. It's not just like bottle caps like in Fallout. Or not dollar bills in most games. It's just, here's an item, it's worth this much money, and you just kind of carry the money. Which is good instead of carrying the items, because there's a limited inventory system. Actually, you have very limited inventory. So you can see I've just brought certain other areas online so I can shop for new stuff. And then I can drop down the zip line. There's one more thing I want to show off. And part of that is also mentioning a couple other things. There is a fast travel system. You can fast travel to places you've been, usually cities. And there's also a questing system. You'll be given missions to work on. Usually they guide you towards the story that you're working on and side missions and something to progress the game. But what I'm really looking at is the crafting system, which now we're back in town. I've collected some items for my friend, I think he's Dennis. We'll go find him. And then he's going to teach me all about crafting. Alright, here we go. I gotta hit escape, open the window, hit the crafting page. See some of the recipes I have available. So the syringes are going to be healing, and then the skins, you'll have to do skinning, and it'll give you new backpacks, which will give you more inventory space. You can see I just click that, and I can craft some syringes. So when you see plants in the world, you can grab them, grab the leaves. You do have limited space though, so keep that in mind. And then I can make a new rucksack with the boar hides I got from killing boars. If you kill an animal, you can go and interact with it, and you cut and take off its hide. Your character does not appreciate that. He's just sitting there going, ugh. Your character is kind of a soft character thrown into this world. But again, I don't want to get too much of the story. There is also a skill system. It's basically to do with tattoos. As you specialize your character, you get new tattoos, which that's these. And it'll kind of affect how your character progresses. If you like the game, check it out. Keep an eye out. It just went on sale recently, I believe on Steam and Amazon, all kinds of retailers. And like the content, stay tuned for more videos from MMO Play. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to finish some more of this soon.